Empirical strategy. We used our baseline survey data to match sections into pairs stratified by district and randomly assigned one section in each pair into treatment and the other into control. The balance on key covariates is reported in the table S5, and more details on matching and balance statistics are provided in supplementary text S3. To examine treatment effects, our main specification pulls together inline surveys for both waves and rounds of the evaluation. For most outcomes, we have baseline data, which enables us to control for the baseline value of the dependent variable. This approach reduces noise and increases power and has been commonly used in recent experimental studies in the social sciences. We estimate regressions that can be represented as y sub rivs r I v s pw equals a beta sub naught plus beta sub 1 times capital T sub s plus pho sub p plus beta sub 2 times capital Y sub naught IV sub IV SPW plus uh, lowercase delta sub r plus lowercase delta sub r times y sub naught IVSPW plus lambda sub w times y sub naught sub IVSPW plus epsilon sub r IVSPW, where y sub naught sub I vs pw and y sub r I vs pw denote outcomes at baseline and inline round r, respectively, for individual I in village V, section S, section pair P, and wave W. Pho sub naught denotes section pair fixed effects, which account for section level matching in the allocation of treatment. I think that delta sub r is a round effect that equals 1 for the second round inline. The interaction term delta sub r times y sub naught sub IVSPW allows the baseline to exert different effects over time. Lambda sub w is a wave effect that equals 1 for sections in the second wave because each wave includes different sections. Wave effects are subsumed by section pair effects. Lambda sub w times y sub naught sub I v s p w allows baseline variables to have different effects for the wave 2 sections. This control is particularly important because we are only able to include pared down baseline outcomes collected in the second wave baseline survey, a point discussed further in the data section. Last, capital T sub S is assignment to treatment, and capital beta sub 1 measures the treatment effect. If we did not have baseline data for an outcome, we estimated cross-sectional specifications of the form y sub riv spw equals capital beta sub naught plus capital beta sub 1 times capital T sub S plus pho sub P plus, I think that's delta sub R, lowercase delta sub R, plus epsilon sub R I V S P W 2 in parentheses.